So I had a patient yesterday, Carrie, who's complaining because they cannot lose weight. And I'm like, well, what are you eating and what are you drinking? And they're like, all this sugar-free food because I
Yeah.
thought that it was healthy for me.
Yeah.
So
Really?
what do I tell them?
Well, here's the thing. Okay, look, listen. When you eat sugar-free food, this is what happens in your body. We think that it's healthier for us because there's less calories, which is true. But when you look at something sugary or you smell something, that's when the process begins. Next, you taste it, and your taste buds will send messages to your brain that says, hey, she's getting ready to eat something sugary. And then your brain tells the pancreas, she's getting ready to eat something sugary, so I need to have insulin there so that all this sugar in the bloodstream gets put back down into its normal range. That's what insulin does. So basically, you're eating a sugar-free item and your tongue says, hey, that is something sweet. Then the brain triggers the pancreas to release insulin. But guess what? When that sugar-free food gets into the stomach, insulin's there but says, that's not a sugar molecule. I don't even know what that is. And so then insulin never gets to do its action, so it's just hanging out in the body. Well, then it's got to go somewhere. So the insulin says, you know what? I'm just going to go turn myself into a fat cell. Maybe she'll use me a little bit later. And that fat doesn't just go into our stomach or our hips. It starts surrounding organs. And that's where we get fatty liver disease, if anyone's ever heard of that. Mm-hmm. So is eating sugar-free stuff more beneficial for a diabetic? Mm-hmm. Absolutely not. It's probably even worsening the diabetes or worsening insulin resistance, which we do check for here. It's not usually a normal lab profile that people check for an insulin level or leptin levels, which is produced by the body as a hormone, leptin is. So yeah, eating sugar-free food is not necessarily always better and can actually make things worse. So we do want to eat the real sugar, just in very small amounts. So that's probably why they weren't losing the weight.
It makes perfect sense,
Yeah.
really, when you know the whole process.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
Great. Thanks.
Hey, no problem. Here anytime.